To another episode of Wigged Out with Michael, and on today's episode I'm going to be showing you Carrie Lite in the color Salted Caramel. So this is a color that I would never have picked for myself, and I want to say thank you to Heather at Pretty Wigs to You for sending this for me to review, because this is probably the most beautiful color that I have ever seen. I mean, I'm more obsessed with the color than the style. As you guys know, I am a Carrie owner. I own a hand-tied favorites collection Carrie and 613/101S8. So she's the platinum blonde. This one is in FS26/31S6. And here is the tag for any of you who like to see it. Now, you guys know I own a Carrie and I also own a Blake Lite. I love this new light collection. One of my biggest peeves with wigs is too much hair. I have fine, thin hair naturally. Even, before I started suffering, with my receding hairline and hair loss, I had fine, thin hair. This feels just like my hair. It is soft. The movement is it's just amazing. And I will take off the cap and show you guys. But here I want to give you guys a side, a back, and back to the front. This is gorgeous. I mean, this is when I first started wearing wigs, the one thing I was looking for more than anything was the ear-to-ear features. And as you can see, this is a lace front. It is a fully hand-tied wig. Now I'm gonna have to do my little bit of magic and cut this extra lace that is around the perimeter, but this is great coverage. As you guys can see, it covers, and I have a pretty low hairline, so most of the time most of my hair, like a good section of my sideburns, always tends to stick out. I have the same problem as Marlene over at Marlene's Wig Chat. My hairline's kind of a little bit wonky, and I've also discovered recently that it's actually slightly shifted. So like this sideburn actually ends a foot lower than the other one, but God makes many kinds of people. So I'm just gonna take this thing off real quick and show you the inside of the cap. Now she is a lace front, mono top, and here I'm going to give you a view of the cap this direction, because I know a lot of people do not show it in this direction. So I'm going to flip her inside out. I love this new Jon Renau cap, the light cap, which is the main, between the density and the light cap, that is the main difference between Carrie, but I will show you in just a second what I'm talking about. Now you get the wonderful ear to ear lace, just like in the Blake Lite that I previously reviewed. You get the mono top, and I love the way this material feels. It's very soft on the scalp, and I've worn this either buzzed or shaved, and it's comfortable both directions. It's got the felt nape with the silicone and the Velcro adjusters. It has an extended nape, as you can see, with very good stays in it. It also has the stays in the ear tabs with the silicone feature, as you can see here. Here is the stretch portion of the cap, so you're going to get a good stretch out of this. I think this could fit, a 22 and a half comfortably. You could make it work. This wig is probably, next to Blake, is I just love this. This is gorgeous. So here's the original Carrie. Original Carrie. What am I talking about? Here's Carrie Lite. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly grab my Carrie right here that I have off camera. Give me 1 second. And I will show you that the density, they don't seem that, I mean, it's very close in density. I mean, this one is way more hair though. And it doesn't appear like that until I put it on my head. I'll throw it on my head real quick to give you guys a perspective of what I mean when I say the density is just slightly different. I have not worn this one in a minute, and she is unruly today. As you can see, this is the same wig, and she has lived in her box for a hot minute, and she is enormous. Can you guys see the difference, like, between earlier in this video and now? This wig is ginormous. I'm looking for my comb, which I have, you know how that is. Oh, here it is. This thing mysteriously disappears on me every time that my wigs get brushed. I think we all have that same issue. But as you guys can see, the density on this one is, you know, crazy. Crazy amount of hair. So if you are a person who likes a lot of hair, this Carrie Hand Tied's Favorites is for you. Now, I'm going to slap it off real quick, just so I can show you that there's really not much of a difference besides this. It has regular felt ear tabs. The lace does not go from ear to ear. It goes from temple to temple on this one. So that is like really the big difference, aside from the fact that you don't get the silicone here on the nape, and you don't get the silicone here. So close, but the biggest difference for me are the ear tabs, okay, and the no silicone features and the density. Like the density, I love this wig, but I always feel like it's too much hair. It's gorgeous, but I always feel weird in it. I'm thinking I'm going to have this one, take this one and send it off and maybe have it restyled. That's probably something that I will be doing here. I might even change the color. So if you guys have any suggestions of what color you might want to see that platinum blonde Carrie, because she can be any color at this point. But let me just throw this one back on, because I just want to show you guys again. This is ridiculously, in terms of density makes all the difference, because we're not all born with a thick head of hair. Some of us naturally have that. Some of us love that. But this density is just, you guys notice? It's so much better. So much better in terms of density. Cap fit feels wonderful. It is an average size cap, so it fits my 21 inch, like I just recently remeasured. It's 21 inches. Like I'm like 21 and a quarter. I'm 21 and a quarter circumference. I am 12 ear to ear, and I am 12, I think it's 12.75 front to back. So here you guys are. This is just a knock out of the park for Jon Renau. This new collection, I cannot wait to see you guys expand it, because this cap style is just, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with this. And I'm just going to point out one thing for a lot of people who ask, but you know, yes, this lace does have a propensity to lift itself up. But I have found that if you actually take your little tiny pair of scissors and you just cut this lace off, and then kind of, you know, you cut it off and you just kind of stop, you know, a little bit over here. Like you just kind of wiggle your scissors, and then you get rid of this. And then this will actually lay flat. So that's just a tip for anybody who is curious. But this is just a long, you know, mid-length shoulders, so it's great for coming up for winter season, so you won't end up with all that, frizz and rubbing. Even she has human hair, and she is beautiful. So I just want to hear what you guys have to say about this color. Like I am just absolutely gobsmacked. Um, I would have never picked this. So I have to say thank you, thank you, thank you to Heather at Pretty Wigs, to you over and over for sending this to me, because like I said, I would never have chosen this for myself. And I want to point out one thing. It does look very different on the swatch. And there is a difference when it comes to the color in synthetic. Apparently, it come in synthetic. This is apparently comes off as a little bit darker of a tone. So I guess that would explain the reason why I would have never picked it, because every time I looked at it online, the salted caramel, I was like, wow, that's really, really burgundy or really, really dark red. And honestly, it's not. It is just this is absolutely beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, so I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, and I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. I want to say welcome aboard. I am so glad to have you here. And to just to say, I'm sorry I've been away. Just a lot of things going on in life right now. Um, and I've got some more reviews coming up, so stay tuned for those. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.